All aboard the Psychology Express. Today we're taking a ride through the fascinating landscapes of the mind. Along the way, we'll stop at some interesting stations, places where our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors reveal their secrets. Our first stop is Gossip Station, the juicy, sometimes messy world of whispers, secrets, and why we just can't resist talking about each other. Let's step off the train and explore what gossip really tells us about the human mind. Have you ever caught yourself gossiping? Or maybe you've been on the receiving end of it. You know that moment when someone whispers something about a friend or coworker, and suddenly the room feels a little smaller, a little heavier? Gossip isn't just idle chatter. It's a fascinating glimpse into human psychology. Today, we're diving into why people gossip, what it says about their minds, and even a little bit about ourselves. First, let's get this straight. Gossip is universal. Across cultures, across ages, people gossip. Scientists even say humans have evolved to gossip. It's a social tool. Back in the day, sharing information about who was trustworthy, who wasn't, or who had the best hunting skills could literally be the difference between survival or not. Today, gossip isn't about survival anymore, but it's still wired into our brains. So why do people gossip? Well, psychologists break it down into a few key reasons. One, social bonding. Believe it or not, gossip actually strengthens relationships. Sharing a secret or discussing someone else's behavior makes people feel closer to each other. It's a way of saying, I trust you with this information, and builds social connection. Two, self-enhancement. Some people gossip to make themselves look better. Talking about someone else's mistakes or misfortunes can subtly boost your own status, because in comparison, you seem more competent, more popular, or more in the know. Three, entertainment and curiosity. Gossip isn't always malicious. Sometimes it's just interesting. Humans are wired to notice unusual or emotionally charged events. A juicy story, a scandal, or a dramatic twist grabs our attention. It's literally entertaining our brains. Four, control and influence. Some gossip is strategic. By controlling the narrative about someone else, you can influence group dynamics, shift power, or subtly manipulate perception. This isn't just playground stuff. It happens in workplaces, politics, and social media every day. But here's the catch. Gossip isn't always harmless. Negative gossip can hurt reputations, damage trust, and even cause stress for the people involved. People who constantly gossip may also be reflecting insecurities in themselves. They project their fears, jealousy, or anxieties onto others as a way of coping. It's kind of ironic. The same act that can bond people together can also tear relationships apart. That's why some psychologists call gossip a double-edged sword. Here's where it gets really interesting. Neuroscience shows that gossip activates the brain's reward centers, the same areas that respond to food, money, or social praise. When you hear something juicy or share a secret, your brain actually releases a small dose of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. This explains why gossip can be so addictive. It's not just idle talk. It feels good to be in the know. And when done in moderation, it's harmless. But over time, constant gossiping can reinforce negative thinking patterns and even increase social anxiety in groups. Now let's flip the lens. Why do people gossip about you? Often, it's not really about you. It's about them. They might feel threatened, jealous, or insecure. They might want to bond with others at your expense. And yes, sometimes they just enjoy the drama. Here's the key. If someone's gossiping about you, it's a reflection of their mind and motivations, not necessarily your worth. Understanding this can help you take it less personally. So what can we do about it? Here are a few practical tips. Don't fuel it. Avoid passing on gossip. That alone breaks the cycle. Respond calmly. If gossip targets you, don't react emotionally. Calm, measured responses neutralize the drama. Understand the motive. Recognize why someone is gossiping. It's usually more about them than you. Focus on positivity. Create conversations that are supportive, encouraging, or informative, rather than judgmental. Gossip is natural, but awareness is power. By understanding the psychology behind it, you can navigate social dynamics more wisely, and maybe even enjoy conversations without the toxicity. So next time you hear someone whispering behind your back or catch yourself sharing a juicy tidbit, remember, gossip isn't just chatter. It's a window into human psychology. It tells us about social bonding, curiosity, self-perception, and sometimes insecurity. Be mindful of how you participate in it, and you might just find yourself building stronger relationships instead of letting gossip tear them down. And hey, now that you know the psychology behind it, maybe you'll think twice before joining the next Whisper Circle. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, hit that like button, subscribe for more psychology insights, and let me know in the comments. What's the craziest gossip you've ever heard?